Hey, what is up, everybody? Michael Crump back here again, talking about the latest and the greatest in PlayStation Homebrew news and much, much more. There has been all kinds of cool advancements in the PS3, PS4, PS5 scenes, so let's just go ahead and jump straight into it. So starting off, there is a brand new update for the PlayStation 3. This brings us to System Software Update 4.91. So this was released just yesterday. And then it says just to download the update, you will need a minimum of 200 megabytes of free space on either the PS3 hard disk drive or on the removable storage. Obviously, it's always advised to never update to the very latest version, at least until a few folks in the scene have kind of verified and have said that you should definitely do that. Now, obviously, this brings me to EvilNat, that custom firmware EvilNat 4.91 was created, and now testing time to see if all is working as expected. I need 2 days of this due to my work. Please be patient. And I would say just don't update until at least you see that an official release has been released from EvilNat himself. Jumping over to some PlayStation 4 news, we have another amazing release from Lappy. So Lappy has made a few small updates that have been for PS4 Explorer 2.0 and for PS5 Explorer 1.02 to support log files at yours truly's request, and then thanks to a few folks here for testing them out. This has already been updated in the Homebrew store, and so just to give a little bit of context of why I asked for this, it was mainly because of using etaHEN, and I needed to look at some of the log files that it generates depending on certain circumstances. So I simply asked Lappy for that support, and now I can just use PS5 Explorer, navigate to that file, and then press X, and I can view that file inline. So thanks to Lappy for putting that together. Then there was some really big news for PlayStation 4 jailbreak users that wanted to be able to play Fortnite. Well, now you are able to play Fortnite, at least these current versions or current builds of it right now, on a system that is completely jailbroken. Now, one thing to note here is that this isn't using the PlayStation Network or anything like that, but what it is using, it's using etaHEN. And basically, you just sign up for a free account, and then you're able to play this game with other players. I'm personally not a Fortnite fan, so I definitely won't be checking this out, but if some of you play it, let me know down in the comments. Was it fun? Okay, let's go ahead and let's continue with the PlayStation 4, and let's switch over to, again, I've got to talk about at least one theme, and we're talking about Erebus here. They just released this Monster Hunter 20th anniversary theme. So like with all of the themes, they're always very gorgeous. Here's a demo of it, kind of going through some of the apps that they already have installed. Anyway, shout out to them, and they've got tons of other themes that you can go and find on their Twitter account, so just follow them there. Now over to PlayStation 5 news. We'll begin with a new update to etaHEN. So this is etaHEN 1.7b, and what was included in this release was added a direct PKG installer service. Now, this is going to be running on port 9090, and you can go ahead and download the very latest version of PS4 Remote Package Sender, as this new version that was released just 4 days ago, version 2.10.3, added PS5 support. So this is, as stated here, this is a huge step forward, because with this, you can obviously install your games like you were doing a bit on the PlayStation 4. And if you scroll down just a little bit in the main interface here, you can see right there is the new option for PS5 etaHEN. So again, lots of advancements are currently happening. And then just to wrap up, etaHEN 1.7b. The last one was that there is a setting that now you can disable DPI, or the direct PKG installer service, in data etaHEN/config.ini. And if you did want a little bit more information on this config.ini, just head back up to the main project page and then scroll down a little bit, and you'll see this is the key that you could use, just called DPI, and then a 0 will disable it, and then a 1 will simply enable it. There's also a lot more information right here for the DPI API details. So this is great for different tool creators, and it says that right here it is very simple and is considered a work in progress. The service flow is as follows. Now, all of the normal hosts like EchoStretch, IdleSauce, and all of them have absolutely been updated at this point, so you can just go ahead and start enjoying this today. And then we had a ton of updates coming out from john-tornblom. So if you head over to his site here, you can see that the PS5 payload for F-Loader, the SDK itself was updated, the FTP server, the clog server, and then the BDJ SDK. All of these were updated just over the last 3 days. Now, if you go and dig into the details, you can see some of the things, such as the readmes were just simply updated, like this one right here, where now it's pointing to a Redis server. So definitely worth a look, especially for the developers out there that watch the channels, just to see all of the new cool improvements that are being going on from Mr. john-tornblom. Next up, I saw this very interesting tweet here from Control Execute, and it was, big news, some Russian guy managed to read the PS5 SSD NAND device. Now, before I go into the post itself, first off, you will see here that he said that in theory, thanks to his help, we should be able to read them from our PS5s too, but using our own programmers. Now, go into the post itself from a person called Zona, and what you'll find out is that they stated in this that they used a translator application in order to write this text, so it's extremely difficult to read. But the main thing to kind of get out of this is that they did manage to connect this to a chip. And there was some more details in this, even though they state down here that they were looking for a couple of different data sheets. It's still quite interesting to hear or to see that maybe we're able to read the PS5 SSD NAND. And then a couple of really cool fun things might come out of this. And then I just wanted to say how weird the gaming industry feels like. So obviously on February the 27th, Sony released this blog post, which was difficult news about our workforce. And basically, they just said that they have a plan to reduce the overall headcount by about 8%, or about 900 people. I don't know, it just seems kind of weird with all of the news that we recently went through with Microsoft and releasing 4 games to the PlayStation. And then I wanted to share with you that just yesterday, I really enjoyed playing and beating Contra, and I would highly recommend that you check it out as well. It is really awesome because you do get a special bonus when you beat the demo, and then when you play the full game, you can obviously download it for a bunch of different platforms, so PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. It's completely free. But just one of those kind of childhood games that I thought would be really awesome to kind of wrap up here with today. Well, anyway, I hope you got something out of this. Thank you so very much for watching, and please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one. Michael, out!